Chapter 10. Minoru Suzuki. Looks like we're gonna find out who that is. Alright. How's it going, everyone? Doogie Manhammer here with some more Emio, the Smiling Man. Famicom Detective Club. Anyways, last time we had a huge reveal. Well, not really a reveal, just a huge moment, and that the Smiling Man was stalking Junko. And we found out her hair clip was with the Smiling Man, and he gave it back, and he said it's to Emiko. So that is, interesting news. So let's see what that has to, what that entails for us. Is it strange for someone who doesn't wear ties to have one in their home? I suppose it could be a gift for someone, but Detective Kuze's father and grandfather have passed away. Maybe for Inspector Kamada or Detective Kamihara? Something she's holding on to for Makoto? I swear I saw a tie with reddish brown and red-white stripes somewhere recently. A tie with reddish brown and white stripes and a pattern on it. Where did I see one? I have no idea. I do not recognize this tie. But what we are going to do, we're going to open up this notebook because we saw the Smiling Man. And the Smiling Man has just a radiant, piercing blue eyes. And so we're going to look through the pictures and we're going to see who has blue eyes. Let's see. No, that's brown. No, those are not. Nope, these are old people. Yep, nope, that's the mom. We don't know who Emiko is. Ayumi has bright blue eyes. She has blue eyes. Nope, nope. We never saw the cab driver's face. Back up to the top. No, Kamihara has brown. Daisuke's is not, and we were with Daisuke, so that wouldn't match. That wouldn't make sense, unless it's a Scream kind of situation, and we, there's two people pretending to be the same person, You have brown eyes. Momashoko, no, that wouldn't be right. Oh, it's hard to see Utsugi's eyes, maybe. And then there's me. Okay, let's review. I think I've recently seen a tie with the features that Matthew mentioned. I saw someone wearing a similar tie. That must be it. I met 3 people wearing ties recently. They were... I have no idea, dude. What do you want me to say to that? I genuinely do not remember. Oh boy, okay. Let's see. I mean, like Kamihara, probably. And Itsugi and Kamada? Question mark? Sure. Kamihara, sure, and Mr. Utsugi. Why not? Actually, I'm not sure it was those 3. Inspector Kamada wears ties, but I've never met him in person. Okay. Met 3 people wearing ties recently. They were... Alright, let's look at Kamihara then. Let's look at Utsugi. And... Is it Fukuyama? Actually, I'm not sure it was those 3. Let's think some more. I genuinely don't know, Ayumi. What do you want me to say? Let's do Fukuyama, let's do Kamihara, and let's do... I'm just going off their profile picture right now. I genuinely... I'm not wearing a tie. Oh, here we go. That's who it is. It's the school students. It's the school ties. Ah, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, you, and you. Oh. What do you mean? No, I know who it is now. I know what's going on. It's for school. It's the school. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god. Oh my lord, game. Please don't do this to me, game. Game! Must Sasaki wear one? No, it looks like his was taken off before he was murdered. Freaking Christ, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, it's obviously this person. And I think Fukuyama. Utsugi. Oh my god, Ayumi, I'm gonna have to look this up, aren't I? Oh! So it's Kamihara, Utsugi, and eager high school student. Mr. Utsugi, Dr. Kamihara, and a boy from Nami Daisan's Halo. Of those three, the one wearing his reddish brown was the boy. There we go. Alright, figured it out. Figured it out. We win. Thank you, guides. Yes. Yeah, it was the boy that I met at the school gate. The tie he had that design. Wonder if I can borrow one of those ties. Okay. At times like this, I should turn to help from... What? The person I should rely on is... Let's use the phone. Fukuyama? Moshi Moshi. Hi, it's Tachibana. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. There's something I'd like to talk to you about if you have the time. No need to apologize. I just finished class, and you know, I'm always happy to get a wake-up call from you. It's almost noon. So what's up? I got time to talk. Good, I have a favor to ask. Whoops. Oh, is there something only I can do? Whatever you need, I'm your man. May I borrow a tie from one of the boys at your school? A tie? Yeah, if I can, just for a few days. Okay. There should be uniform samples at the school. I can't imagine there's a problem with lending you a sample. Really? Thank you. How many do you need? It might be tough getting you more than 10. Oh, thank you, but I don't need that many. But if you did, I'd find a way. Shut up. Is it okay if I come see you at the school today? Yes, of course. Anything you need. Tachibana, always. Okay. I'm always here for you. Then I'll call you when I arrive. Understood. I'll be waiting eagerly. Okay. I best get ready to go. Now we're back at the shopping district, canvassing with the photos. Alright, I'm here to ask around in the heart of Fuku City again, to see if I can learn anything about Makoto. Can't help but feel like I'm shooting in the dark a bit, though. No, I need to think positively. The case won't solve itself if I'm just sitting around the office. Alright. Let's call and engage this person. A tissue lady. Can I ask you a few questions? Of course, as long as you take a pack of tissues. What? Okay, I'll take one. Thank you. So what did you want to ask me? I want to show you. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, what about this one? Have you seen this person? His name is Minoru Suzuki. Nope, haven't seen him. Alright, thank you. Are you done asking questions? Good, then I can get back to work. Thank you. Alright, call engage. Think maybe this freaking butthole of a person that's on break. Pardon me. Welcome, we're already open. You can just go in. Is he always like this? I'm a detective. Are you free to answer questions? Won't take a minute. Oh, it's you again. Sorry, but you have to find someone else to pester. I'm working. Sorry to bother you. You are not working, my guy. Shut up. Let's look around the surroundings. Will it go back around that way? Yeah, it will. Ooh, we got a few people. Hey! There's a guy bothering this lady over here. Alright, let's call engage. Hey, what's going on over here? I don't want to interrupt. Maybe you should step in a second. I don't know. Excuse me, do you have a minute? What? I'm a detective with the Tsugi Detective Agency, and I'm looking for someone. I've never met a detective before. How can I help you? Thank you so much. I just need you to look at... Hey, break's over. Get in here. Ah, damn it. Sorry, detective. Back to the salt mines. Dang. That sucks. Alright, what about this musician? Hi, can I speak to you for a minute? Who, me? I'm in a hurry right now. Can't you tell I'm sorry? Okay, thank you. Alright, Jesus. Everyone's tough these days, right? Maybe if I say it enough, I'll believe it. Okay, alright. We won't interrupt then. We won't interrupt. Alright, let's go back over there. Thank you. Let's call and engage Mr. Mario looking man over here. Excuse me. Curry, I love it. What? Damn place is closed and I'm hungry. Oh, he's gone. I thought he was an employee, but I guess not. Tried talking to him before and there was a lot of misunderstandings. I think he's angry with me. Let's not talk to him again. It's too much to ask for a random passerby to answer my questions. Unfortunately, it is. Alright, let's think. Why did I just go to Mama Shoko? She said she was born and raised in this town. I bet Shoko's bar isn't open for lunch, though. Mama's full of surprises. Your place might be open during the day. Alright, let's go. Let's check it out. Let's go check out Mama Shoko. Looks like it's closed after all. Oh well. Did you hear that too? Yeah, I'm here. You're hearing that, right? I feel like I heard something. It's open? Walk in. Think. Is someone there? Let's look. Go inside the bar. It's open? What do you want me to do? This game sometimes, man. I love it, but dear God. Is someone there? I think so. No reply, but I hear some kind of commotion inside. Mama Shoko, get away from me, no! That was a scream, it sounded like Mama Shoko. Go, 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 go! Mama Shoko, are you okay? The hell are you doing coming out of nowhere? Don't scare me like that. Hey, you're the one from last night. Why are you here? Are you okay? I heard a scream. Scream? What are you? Oh, I was cleaning when that thing came at me. Thing? Was it a roach or? I was chasing it with insecticide when it turned on me. That son of a bitch came right at me. Oh, I'm sorry. I've known a few people that's happened to. It's always scary. I couldn't help but scream. It was damn embarrassing. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. I'm fine. You always start work at this hour? I usually start a little later, but I closed up last night right after you left. It was early, but sometimes early is good. So I came in a little early today to clean up, and then you were attacked by that thing. And that's that. So what's up? What's my little one up to? Last night you mentioned you grew up around here. There's more I'd like to ask you about that. Oh, is that it? Well, little one, as long as you doing the asking, I'll happily cooperate. Aw, thanks, Mama Shoko. That's nice of you. Like I said last night, little one, I remember the whole thing. It's just, at the time I was so occupied with my own life, I didn't pay attention to the case at all. It was a lousy time for a kid no older than you, but... yeah. Observations? You're very brave to come running in when you heard my screams. Well, thank you. I tried. The only clues right now I have are my sketches. Well, sure, let's check it out. You showed me this last night, but who is it? Minoru Suzuki. He's part of the case that happened 18 years ago. Oh. And who's that? It's a sketch of a boy who went missing 18 years ago, but drawn how he might look today. Nothing about him's familiar, no matter how many times I look at it. Minoru Suzuki. Oh, sorry, I haven't heard that name before. Damn. Thanks for your concern. Yeah, okay, let's think then. Only because I have right now my sketches, I guess I can have a look at them again. I already did though. I already showed her. Could you please take one more good look at it? Can look at it all day, but I've never seen him before. The thing is, this is just a sketch drawn from someone's imagination. He probably looks very different. Mashoko's right, but this is the only clue I have to work with right now. No idea. You think this guy's the murderer? No, there's no way. Maybe, but I'm not really sure either. It does seem like he's involved in some way. It's connected to the first female victim from 18 years ago. The first victim, what was her name? Ayaka Hashizume. She was 17 at the time. She would have been the same age as me. Oh? Ayaka Hashizume. I had a friend named Ayaka, but I never knew what her last name was. How was that? Kids in similar situations tend to end up in similar places. Bonds form. Usually those kids don't like the sound of their own last names, you know? That's fair. Even if it was the Ayaka I knew, I don't remember any real details. Kids like us never talked about ourselves much. The day Ayaka Hashizume was killed, her father also died. How? Mr. Hashizume's house was destroyed by a fire. He was burned to death. Fire? Oh my god. Now you say that, I remember that there was a fire around that time. Oh? I don't know if it could be the same fire. The only thing I know for sure is that it wasn't in this town. That's why I don't think the Ayaka I knew was Ayaka Hashizume. I didn't know anyone else from anywhere else. Okay. Still though, could it be? What's that? I don't know if the fire was at Ayaka's house or somewhere else, but the father died in the fire the same day. You think the father was the killer? Maybe he got drunk, killed his daughter, started a fire when he fell asleep smoking. I think it's unlikely that that happened. Ah, it's too bad. I guess too bad isn't what I meant. So that's why I suspect the other guy, even though he's still missing all these years later. Minoto Suzuki? Yeah, it's just that. The police think Minoto's dead. Oh? Gotta ask, why do people think that he's dead? Well, he's missing, and he might have been badly injured. Apparently there's quite a bit of blood left behind in his apartment, so some people think he might already be dead. Oh. I wonder if that apartment is the one near where I was living. Oh? What do you mean? I remember a couple cop cars pulled up to the neighboring apartment building. The detective was in and out of the apartment over and over, so I started wondering what was going on. The landlord was following the detective around frantically, telling him what happened. Oh? Yeah, the story got around that the apartment was soaked in blood and the man who lived there was missing. At the time I didn't really believe it, but now I sure do wonder if it was that Suzuki guy. Mama Shoko, where were you living then? Oh, it was Kamematsu? It's a seaside neighborhood just south of Sagawa. Kamematsu. Let's head over then. Thank you, Mama Shoko. I'm heading to Kamematsu. Wait a minute. What? Why didn't you ask the police for this information? You know people on the force. They have a lot of own stuff they're dealing with, and I told you can't count on the cops. But I guess the police can't just share information with everyone who asks. You should get going, little one. You're dealing with a murderer, so be careful. They will. Goodbye. Yeah, we got a lead, baby. We got a lead. We're gonna find you, Minoru Suzuki. What the hell was that? Oh, it's just like people talking. Kamematsu Shopping District. Kamematsu Station is a totally different feel than Kafuku Station. It's a really cool place, vibrant I guess you could say. It's also where the man disappeared in a trail of blood. If that man really was Minoru Suzuki, then there might be a clue to the case around here. Yeah, let's check it out. The guy with his dog. Excuse me, have you got a moment? What is it? I'm with the Tsugi Detective Agency. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Ooh, a detective? Do you make a lot of money as a detective? Do I what? If being a detective is good money, then you should hire me. I just quit my job and I'm broke. Oh, I don't think we're recruiting. Ah, dang. Well, okay, what do you want to talk about? Yeah. I wonder if you know this man. His name is Minoru Suzuki. He used to live in the area. I don't recognize him. I've never heard the name. Alright, thank you. What about Makoto? Let's see. Sorry, I don't know. Nope, sorry, don't know anything. See ya. Alright, thank you. Well, hey, thank you for at least talking with me. Half these people don't even want to do that. What about you, old lady? Hi, sorry to intrude, but may I ask a few questions? Can I help you? I'm with the Tsugi Detective Agency and I'm looking for someone. Oh, the town's different than it was, but I know how it used to be. Alright, let's show you, Suzuki. Have you seen this person in this sketch recently? His name is Minoru Suzuki. He used to live in the area. Maybe I've seen him before? I don't remember. So much is different than it used to be. Oh? Well, do you know if... It's the town that's different mostly. The number of houses, there's not as many of them, you know? Okay. Anyways, thank you for showing that. Thank you. I think I've seen him, maybe. I've been bad at remembering things lately. Alright, well then do you know... There's fewer people around here than there used to be. Alrighty. Thanks for chatting. Thank you. Alright, so you were of no help. Let's ask this lady. Pardon me, do you have a moment to chat? Yeah, what's wrong? Oh, it's a detective agency. I'm looking for someone. Amazing, a detective? Oh my god, you're really young. You're lucky to have found me. I'm very well informed auntie. Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully you are. Do you recognize this person? His name is Minoru Suzuki. He lived in the area 18 years ago. Minoru Suzuki? Oh yeah, I know Minoru Suzuki. Really? I mean, I haven't seen him recently. I remember a name like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he worked at a garage around here. I don't know if that's what he looked like, though. It's been a long time. Is that garage still in business? Oh yeah, and they're still going strong. It's called Todoroki Mortars. And it's his name to remember since Todoroki is the kanji for car 3 times. Oh really? That's funny. Turn right at the corner and go straight. You'll find it at the end of the residential street. Todoroki, 3 cars, got it. Thank you so much, you've been a huge help. What about you, though? I don't know him. But, oh my, it's frustrating to realize there are things that even I don't know. It's alright, thank you for helping. I think I'll go to Todoroki Motors. Glad to be of service. I can just tell something's going to happen. Something is going to happen today. Stay safe out there. Yes, I will. Alright, let's go. Todoroki Motors. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Ah, we're going to the school. Dang it. Gotta talk to weirdo Mr. Fukuyama. Must be lunchtime. Should call Fukuyama. Alright, let's call. Not picking up. Maybe he's still in class. Tachibana! Oh, Fukuyama. Sorry to keep you waiting, Tachibana. I didn't have time to answer the phone, so I ran here. I wish he'd just show up normally. Oh, well now that you're here. Yes, of course. Follow me, I'll show you to the reception room. Alright, thank you. I'm sorry, I couldn't get us someplace fancier to meet. It's not a problem, thanks for taking the time out of your day. Of course, Tachibana. Fukuyama, I need to get straight to the point. Oh, the tie, I have it right here. Thank you for letting me borrow it. So you think that tie will help you with your investigation? I do. It's possible that this tie is key to solving the case. You think so, Ayumi? Jesus. That's very thoughtful thinking of you. Oh wow, I'm glad I could help. I'm glad I could help you with the case. You gotta borrow a tie so I can go back to the office now. Just get the tie and bounce. Huh? What? What's the matter? What do you want? What? He's acting kind of weird. I'm curious about how he's acting, but I think it's time to leave. Peace out. Fukuyama, thank you for taking your time today and for letting me borrow the tie. Well, I'll be off now. Yeah. I hate to ask, but can you meet with me after class? Sure. Why are you being weird, Fukuyama? Let's see, kanji for cars. Maybe Todoroki Murders is a little further? What the hell was that? Huh? Oh, Jesus. What is wrong with you, kid? My guy's flabbergasted. He's like, why are you... Oh, Jesus. Oh. Hello? What a strange thing to become a fad. I should get going. That was pretty wild. That was pretty creepy. Stupid kids. Jesus. If I saw that, I'd be packing my bags. I'd be like, alright, time to leave. I guess we're not going to find Minoru Suzuki. Not today. Should have known he'd want to meet here again. But he seems a little off today. I wonder what's wrong. Sorry to take up more of your time today, Tachibana. Not a problem. I enjoy having tea with you. It's nice to hear. He's just upset that my man's here has a picture of her in high school. It's alright though. I get it. I'd be jealous too. So what's wrong? I can tell something's on your mind. Tachibana? Yeah? Do you know what today is? No. Today is my payday. Oh? You know what that means, don't you, Tachibana? Do I? Yes, today is the day that we order tiramisu! Excuse me, waiter! 2 tiramisu and milk tea sets, please! Sure thing, coming right up! I hope you'll stay and eat with me, because this will be the last tiramisu set of my life after all. What? Huh? Thank you for waiting. Here's 2 sets of tiramisu and milk tea. Let's eat! My guy, why would you say something like that? Well, anyway, let's eat. That does look pretty cute, this tiramisu. Take the fork. Eat the tiramisu, Ayumi. Thanks for the food. Oh, that is cute looking tiramisu. That looks very yummy. Oh, it's delicious. They have the best tiramisu here. Absolute best. Both ecstatic and thrilled to be able to enjoy it with you. We are forming a memory that will last a lifetime. Okay. What is going on with you, my guy? Why are you being so weird? I need to ask you something if you don't mind. What did you mean by the last tiramisu set of your life? Remember when I told you that I was a majestic warrior in the name of education? Of course, and you said that this restaurant is like an oasis for you, right? Yeah, but look at me, you sense it too, right? I'm not a warrior and I don't deserve an oasis. Huh? I'm a failure as a teacher. Oh? Why? I love the tiramisu set, and I'll say it again because I really want the world to know. I love the tiramisu set! That much, huh? The milfillo is good too, but the tiramisu is exceptional. I eat it on payday. I spend all my days as a teacher thinking about it, looking forward to it, craving it. But that ends today. Never again. Why? Oh my god, why are you so weird? Just tell me. Why did you suddenly think he's unfit to be a teacher? It must be related to Megumi. And come to think of it, I didn't get a chance to see how Megumi's doing. Has something else happened since I saw her last? I don't think so. Fukuyama, about Megumi. What? Oh, Megumi. Yeah? I feel so badly for her because I... Whoa! 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 You can't just be saying shit like that, my guy. Dear God. What? Elaborate. Are you just saying because you denied her love and so it like cascaded into these events? Or are you saying you legit killed this kid? Yeah, I was responsible. Okay. On the day he was murdered, Aisuke fought with Megumi. If I had paid attention and realized how Megumi felt, if I had talked to her, guided her the right way, Aisuke would still be alive today and she'd be happy. Yeah, okay. Alright. So basically I killed him. I'm a failure as a teacher. I said I'm a warrior. I'm a hopeless idiot. Alright, relax, guy. You're taking this too far. Aisuke's best friend Kohei told you all he knows. Think about that. He stepped forward to share his thoughts and to try and help solve the case. How much courage must have that taken for a middle schooler? He lost his best friend. His whole world's upside down right now, but he did it. Uh-huh. Worse, Kohei blamed himself for not understanding how Aisuke was feeling. He was suffering so much, the poor kid. It was the same as Megumi. She was struggling because Aisuke's death was her fault. I can't even believe you right now, my guy. Look at me, I was so pleased with myself, so sure I was a great teacher, but I didn't stop any of this. I let the kids teach me I was great, even though I'm the one who's supposed to be the teacher. That's why I'm quitting teaching. I realize I'm not cut out for this job. Anyway, that's what's going on. Sorry to put you through this depressing conversation, but we should eat. Tiramisu's getting cold. Tiramisu is served cold. It's a cold dish. Eat another piece. I'd love to have more, but I think it's time to focus on him right now. That's fair. Fukuyama. So sorry to drop a depressing topic on you. What? Your students call you Basachi because of your first name. Tsubasa, yeah. Then they use that name because they're friendly with you, right? Sure, but what does my nickname have to do with anything? I'll tell you. You see the students off as they leave school every day since you've been a teacher, yeah? Yeah, I thought I could maybe notice if anything's off, like if they're having trouble with anything. But I didn't notice Isuke and Megumi's troubles. No, I think maybe I did notice, but I pretended not to. No, the truth is that I just couldn't stop thinking about my upcoming payday. The two of them, it's so terrible. But they really helped me. They showed me that I'm a bad teacher. I can at least have gratitude for that. I think that even though teachers teach students, they have a lot to learn from them too. You know that, you said it yourself, and you accept it. You're a very good teacher in my opinion. Tachibana. I think it's wonderful to have a teacher who puts his heart and soul into the job. You're someone who is always there for his students. You do your best to help and protect them. That's the kind of teacher I wanted to be. Anything for my students. And that's why I think Megumi was attracted to you, Mr. Fukuyama. You worry about your students so much that you can lose sight of your surroundings and fall into the mud. You know, not every teacher has students who care about his well-being like yours. What are you talking about? He doesn't remember. I need to ask you something, Tachibana. Do you think it's okay for me to continue teaching? Of course, your students look up to you. You're more than their teacher. You're their protector. Their protector. No. Oh no. Oh no! What's wrong? I'm supposed to be seeing my students off after the club activities. They might be waiting for me, maybe. Oh, so that's why he was rushing off. Have a safe trip home. Yeah, see you then. Sorry, Tachibana, see you again soon. Okay, I'll handle today's check. No, thank you very much, take care. You're in such a hurry, be careful not to fall. Tiramisu's on me today. Todoroki Motors, alright, we made it. Found it! Todoroki Motors. Alright. Hopefully no creepy kids around here. There's someone by the car. I'm sorry to intrude. Yes, I'll be right there. Now, who are you? My name's Narikans. I'm from Utsugi Detective Agency. A detective? How can I help you? Yeah, Minoru Suzuki sketch, baby. Oh, let's talk first. Oh, sorry. Rude of me. Sorry to interrupt. I'm looking for Minoru Suzuki. I heard he works here, at least he used to. So I came by to see if that was true. Minoru? What do you mean you're looking for Minoru? Someone asked me to investigate Mr. Suzuki's whereabouts. Minoru's still alive? I think there's a good chance of that, yeah. Give me 1 second. Thanks, so she thinks he's dead too? She went inside. Huh. You're a detective? Yes, I'm Collins of Utsugi Detective Agency. I'm Todoroki, head mechanic and owner of the garage. This is my wife. So sorry. I'm late in saying hello. No worries. I'd like to talk to you about Minoru Suzuki. Yeah, that's what she said. Come on in. Thank you, I appreciate the offer. Oh, dang, so their garage is a part of their house? Dang. Here. Oh, thank you. I understand Minoru Suzuki used to work here? Yes, he worked for me. Wow, I finally found someone who actually knows who he is. I know, that's pretty great. Are you going to find Minoru? That would be so wonderful. Yes, it would. I'm doing my best, so I really appreciate any help. And I'm happy to give it. So ask me anything at all. I've always wondered what happened to Minoru. I want to help you find it out. Thank you for your help. Oh, this is excellent. Oh, finally finding some information. Should be a dream come true for us to see Minoru again. Please, we're counting on you. Just take a sip of some tea. Thank you for the tea. Ah, it's hot. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Yeah. Alright, let's show the sketch. Is this him? This is a sketch in an attempt to show what he might look like today. It's the only tool that I have, but it led me to you. I'd be very interested to learn anything you know. Can you give me a better look, please? Of course, go ahead. You shine very well, don't you think, dear? Well, it's been long enough. Minoto would be about that old. I guess we're getting old too. Dang. You first met Minoto well almost 20 years ago. I'll tell you, he was an interesting character from the second I saw him. One day 20 years back, I'm working and you know how sometimes you can tell someone's watching? I looked up and I saw someone staring at me in my work from the garage entrance. Are we actually gonna get a look at him? Yeah. Dang, you look so young. 20 years does that to someone. Oh, God have mercy. Why do you look like that? You like cars, son? When I said that, Minoto looked so happy. He nodded his head real fast. Oh, you look so creepy with your hair like that, my guy. Jesus. He grinned like a child even though he was so much older. I called him over so he could see what I was doing. He got close, watched very quiet the whole time. As Minoto stood there, his stomach started growling. Ah, he was like a homeless kid, kinda. And his clothes, so I guess you could say it was very easy to tell it had been a while since he had a roof over his head. Yeah. So he invited him to dinner and ended up letting him stay the night. Aww. That was ages ago. What kind of person was he? He was a weird guy. Always seemed like he was keeping something hidden. He was serious about his work and always seemed like a straight shooter, you know? Sure. Minoto was a well-built guy. He ate a lot of food back then. A lot of food. Oh, did he ever? He'd eat so much rice, so fast, bowl after bowl. If she cooked up 3 cups of rice, it'd be too much for just us. But with him, we'd go through twice that. Wow. It always made me happy to see how much he liked my cooking. I'd made so many side dishes. Too many. Didn't matter, he ate them all too. I couldn't have been more flattered as a chef. He ate so much curry rice I had to ask him, aren't you afraid you'll turn into a bowl of curry rice? I'd say, what kind of stomach do you have? Minoto wasn't what he seemed at first. He seemed like a simple-minded, if nice guy. But he was sharper and more detail-oriented than you'd think. He was very careful with his work. Diligent. I appreciated that. He was really quite skilled. His workmanship, I mean, it was impeccable. Interesting. Yeah, Minoto showed up suddenly 20 years ago, and took off just as quickly 2 years later. Where the hell did he go, that damn fool? Do you know what he did before working here? From what he said, Minoto had been bouncing from one place to the next. He wasn't a local? Not as far as I know. I didn't ask where he was from because he didn't like to talk about himself. Any ideas why? Dear. What? What? That's, well, it's... What? Tell me! Alright, let's think. What's wrong with Shiroki? Seems like there's something he's having a hard time talking about. I can see you have a good soul. Huh? Minoto had eyes like yours. Oh. You're right. And here you are trying to find Minoto. One good soul searching for another. That's not a bad deal. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you. Minoto was... well, he spent time in juvenile detention center. Oh? I never asked what he did to land him there. I told him I wouldn't ask and that he didn't have to say anything to me if he didn't want to. Juvenile detention center, huh? Minoto got certified as a mechanic when he was at the juvie center. He said he always loved cars. I didn't know what put him in detention, but I could see he'd busted his ass to climb up from where he was. I liked him so much that I offered him the chance to work with me full time. Gave him a place to live and he worked in my garage for a while. He was very serious and honest, so honest, like a child. Indeed. They really cared for him. Aww. I was glad Minoru was here. He helped me out a lot. Is there anything else that stands out in your mind regarding Minoru? Let's see. He was extremely awkward. He rarely spoke to anyone but us. I suppose you'd say he was a man of a few words. He didn't say much to us either, really. But I could tell that he was kind. I wonder if I'm forgetting anything. I admit, I was always surprised at how little he spoke. You know, quiet as he was, I do remember something Minoru said one day that really stood out. He said someday he'd like to give his sister a ride in his car. His sister? What? He had a sister? I don't know if his family ever took care of him, so I thought I should help him as much as I could. I thought he needed a driver's license, so I got him his license. It made him so happy. Those were the good days. The best days. It was like having a new family. I thought those days would last for a long time. Well, it's like this. One day Minoru suddenly said he was quitting. Really? So Minoru quit before he disappeared. Did he give you a reason? No, not to me. Minoru had his mind made up, so I didn't press. I did give him a car, though, as a parting gift. A car? It was a used car, on the verge of being scrapped, but it was still a car. Gave Minoru the keys and told him, "She'll take you anywhere you want to go." He just smiled so big. I wanted to complain about him quitting so suddenly, but he was so happy that it didn't matter what I thought. Then Minoru drove away. He and the car just disappeared. I'm sure he's kept it working just fine. Oh, right. There's one more thing I gave Minoru. What's that? Sheet metal shears. Minoru was good at working sheet metal. It was his first job. Okay. He asked for sheet metal shears, so I gave it to him. I thought he had to take the sheet metal tool he was using. That's a very specific thing. Sheet metal shears, huh? Minoru said he was going with his sister. I wonder if maybe once they got where they were going, he'd get back into the car business. With the skills and those shears, he could go anywhere. But even then... Is it true about the blood that they found in his home? I mean, I think. Minoru was always a good person. Did he get mixed up in a bad situation? No, sir, Mr. Todoroki talked about Minoru Suzuki like his own child. Must have been heartbreaking when he left them. Did you tell the police back then what you just told me? There were two detectives that came sniffing around here. I told them we had Minoru Suzuki who worked here, but he quit. I don't know where he went. I truly don't know where he went, and I didn't tell this detective any of the things I've told you about him. They just seemed so suspicious of him. I even kept it a secret that I gave Minoru a car. I don't know what else to say except, I hope you find him. We're counting on you. Please find him. Help him if you can. He has no one in the world but us. We never heard him talk about any friends. Friends. They haven't said anything about Ayaka Hashizume yet. Yeah, let's ask about her. Did Minoru ever mention a woman named Ayaka Hashizume? Ayaka? Do you know her? No, never heard the name. I don't know if Minoru ever had any lady friends. Interesting. Okay. Never heard him talk about any friends. So they aren't familiar. I've taken up a lot of their time. Is there anything else I should ask? I started this company about almost 40 years ago. Really, that long? Yeah, indeed. I've been doing this for maybe twice as long as you've been alive. You look good for your age, my guy. It's a small company, so my wife helps me out. She's got a death grip on those purse strings. That's a little rude, isn't it? Maybe, but it's true. I'd like to retire sometime, but I don't have anyone who can take over the business for me. I wish Minoru was here. This couple saw Minoru Suzuki as a member of their family, but I'm only looking for him so I can solve Aisuke's murder. If I tell them about why I'm really here. Nah, don't tell them. What does it look like you want to say something? Yeah. It's nothing. Just thinking things through. Yeah, I shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think I should tell them about that. They think so highly of him. I wouldn't want them to think that he's connected to anything that bad. Right. Thank you for your time. My apologies for staying so long. I'll get going now. Take care and get home safe. If you find Minoru, tell him I said hello. Then grab him with both hands and bring him here. Getting us so worried and give him a good lecturing. You got it. That was such a nice moment. Oh, I loved talking to him. Thank you, Detective, for coming all this way. Of course, thank you for your help. My husband had thought of doing paperwork to make Minoru family, so we could take over the garage. Really? I agreed, of course, so if you find Minoru, please tell him he can come back anytime. I understand, I will. Thank you very much. Man. Ah, now I really hope he's not the frickin' murderer, the smiling man. Jesus, I want him to have a happy ending. I want them to have a happy ending. Ah, that makes me so sad. Welcome back! How did today's investigation go? I spoke with the owner of Todoroki Motors over in Kamematsu about Minoru Suzuki. That's great. What did you hear? All about how he came to work there, his personality, everything. From what I've heard, Minoru Suzuki doesn't sound like the kind of person we're hunting. But he did spend time in a juvie detention center, so something must have happened in his youth. Interesting. Anyway, let's review what you learned. Alright, yeah, let's review. Reviewing time. While at Todoroki Motors, I learned that Minoru Suzuki is still missing. So the couple that runs Todoroki Motors don't know Minoru's whereabouts either. He didn't talk a lot, but there's one thing he definitely dreamed of doing. That dream was, to give his sister a ride in his own car. He had a sister? That's what it sounds like. But he quit Todoroki Motors with almost no warning, and Mr. Todoroki gave him two gifts. The first was a car. Mr. Todoroki, here we go. The second was metal shears. Gave him a car and a pair of metal shears. Mr. Todoroki gave them as a parting gift. We're learning new things and the case is getting pretty complicated. Let's be careful, okay? Yeah, I agree. Hmm? What's wrong? Something on your mind? I learned a lot, but I can't find a connection between Minoru Suzuki and Aisuke Sasaki. We're not getting to the bottom of anything, even though we keep investigating. Don't try to rush it. It's not like you. Yeah. Ooh, who's calling? The phone's ringing. Hey, is it yours? Oh, hey, you're right. It's Mr. Utsugi. Hey, what's up, my guy? Mr. Utsugi, how are you? Hey, I've traced the origin of the Smiling Man story to Emio Village. Yeah, are you sure? How funny. Emio Village is practically a ghost town, older population. Most visitors are people going to or from the city. It was difficult to find anyone who knew much value, but I finally found someone who knew the origins of the Smiling Man. The story seems to stem from the events that took place 30 years ago in the village. However, it's not a story about a killer wearing a paper bag and terrorizing the populace. Oh? That's just like Fukuyama said. As the story spread, it mutated into what we think of as the Smiling Man today. And I'm certain that what happened 18 years ago had a big effect on the legend. I'll tell you more when I get home. Until then, yeah? There's someone involved in this story whose name I think you'll recognize. Ooh! And the music stopped. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's... oh, probably fucking Minoru Suzuki. Where is he? Minoru Suzuki, right? That's right. The assumption is that Suzuki disappeared and died, but even if that's the case, I believe he was deeply connected to the case. Keep up the good work, you two. Understood. Leave it to us. I'm counting on you two to keep the investigation going until I'm back. Ah, so he is involved. Jeez. Well, there's our connection. Seems like Megumi and Detective Kuze saw Minoru dressed as a Smiling Man, doesn't it? You think so, huh? If that's the case, that would give us Aisuke's murderer. Well, now I feel like we're a step away from solving the whole case. Yeah, that's the spirit. You're a genius, Mr. Utsugi. Yes, if Minoru Suzuki is the smiling man, he's probably hiding in Kafuku City. I'll go back to Todoroki Merge tomorrow and have a chat with the owner some more. Why? But when I was on the phone, she was close. Oh, I almost forgot something important. Important how? The tie you told me about yesterday. I borrowed one because I had a hunch. Oh. Here it is. What do you think? It looks similar to the one I saw, but it's... Where did this tie come from? I borrowed it from Mr. Fukuyama. It's a tie from the Minami Daisan Junior High School uniform. Oh? Yeah, it's the same. That pattern. I think it's the same one I saw in the tie of Detective Kuze's apartment. Huh? How would a tie from Minami Daisan Junior High School be in Detective Kuze's apartment? That is weird. Hey, you know that picture of Aisuke that Inspector Kamada showed me at the pumping station? He didn't have his tie on. I don't think he was wearing a tie. So what happened to Aisuke's tie? Maybe it's the one you saw in Detective Kuze's apartment. I don't know, but it looked like a tie from Minami Junior High School, but it's possible Aisuke took it off once he got home. There's no guarantee that the tie in the apartment belonged to Aisuke, but... There's a motorcycle spotted near the hole where the body was found. Detective Kuze rides a motorcycle, and she had a tie that looked just like... I don't want to think about it, but is it possible? Oh, that's a lot! Hey, I was just wondering. I think it's possible Detective Kuze seized the tie as evidence? Even if she did, it's strange that she'd keep it at home instead of turning it over to forensics. Yeah, you're right. What's going on? Maybe Detective Kamihara. Just talk to him rather than speculate. I don't know about that. Oh, the phone is ringing. Moshimash, Kamihara here. Sorry for calling so late, but do you have a moment? What's up? Is there any chance you can meet tomorrow morning? Anything for the boy detective. I'll try to make it before work. Thank you. I'll just wait for you in front of Utsugi's. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, you got it. See you then. Yep, see you tomorrow. Yeah. In the back of my mind, I was probably hoping he'd laugh off my suspicions about Detective Kuze. I'd have liked to him say, "What are you talking about? You're overthinking it." Chapter 11. Suspicion. Well, that's it for this episode, everyone. We got a lot of information on this episode, so hopefully we're coming close to the end. I don't know. I don't want it to end, though. I'm really enjoying this. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.